Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I am Luke, your host, that big guy in the bottom left. If it's your first time here, we welcome you to the Gibson Hustle, where we discuss different hustles of business and investing, with the main driver to build wealth over time. This playlist is basically a weekly portfolio update, where I hope to take you on a journey to grow 50k into $1 million over a 10-year period. This is going to be purely in the ASX. I am currently using the quality at value methodology. This is episode 8, and positive to announce, we just went from 64 to 66k over the last week. Without further ado, let's get into it. So to keep some structure to this video, you guys know the drill. We'll move through a few key areas. One, we'll start with a quick overview of the QAV stocks performance, both over the last week and since inception. Then we'll have a nugget part where you should learn something new each week. And then we'll have the income and owner contributions. Unfortunately, there was none this week, but this will lead us to an overall portfolio value. And last but not least, the disclaimer at the end. So how did the stocks do this week? Well, it was a mixed bag, but on the right side this time. COG was a bit of a loser this week. We'll have more on this stock later in the next slide, but we had some great recovery from Medusa with an 8.84% gain. This stock jumps around a bit, but hopefully it can hold on and grow into the next week. The gold futures went from 1826 to 1863, so I dare say that had a lot to do with it. Michael Hill, our latest addition, came to the party also, another 6.48% gain. What a legend. So with that being said, 3 of the 6 stocks in our portfolio were all in the black, having our portfolio go from 6520 to 61646, which was a portfolio jump of 1126 this week, or a positive capital gain of 1.86%. Alright, so I was away camping with no reception, and I missed COG breaching its sell line of $1.29. It actually went all the way down to $1.24 with a small recovery to $1.25 on Friday, but unfortunately it has now become a sell. On Monday, I'll see how it opens, but most likely we will need to let it go as per the rules. We'll talk about this more later. So since inception, we have had a pure capital gain of 1.37%. It's great to see it back in the black, baby. The portfolio still has a dividend return of 2.44%. This gives us a total return of 3.81%. I think this might be a record. I'll keep a note on this for next time. Now for everybody's favorite bit, the updates on the list. So Challenger, Clearview, IVE Group, Michael Hill and Medusa are all in buy territory. COG and ING are now a sell. And ING even fell further to $3.39. So that was a good call. Alright guys, so today's Nugget section is going to be about selling a stock. Now let's be real, in my personal opinion, it is one of the hardest things and most emotional things to do in the investing game. And I can see clearly that I am doing it right now by trying to give COG the benefit of the doubt on Monday. I believe it's because you put all the effort in researching a great undervalued company for the market to turn around and go, nope, you are wrong. And you are left to walk away with a capital loss just because of the irrational people on the other side. Well, that's my bias. They are probably great people. So this is where some of the QAV rules come into play, whichever comes first really. So 1, you sell once it breaches the 3-point trend line. Now we've covered this in previous videos. 2, you sell if it reaches a 10% capital loss, excluding dividends if recently paid. This limits it going down further to mitigate your overall capital loss. Also, it gives you an opportunity to buy back in at a later date if the stock starts ticking all your boxes again. And last, number 3, we sell if the underlying commodity or stock driver turns into a sell. Look, I'll even dig into this one a bit for you with a live example with a recent burn that I had with my man crush on FMG. Iron ore dropped off a cliff, breaching a commodity sell around the 5th of August this year. But silly me, I held on to get that dividend, and I was too attached to the company because I just loved everything about their leading attitude and the company as a whole, and so much more. I sold out when the stock dropped from the commodity sell of $23.27 on the 5th of August to my sell of $17.75 on the 9th of September. In hindsight, that was a 23% drop, or 10,117 capital dollars drop, that I could have put in the bank as a commodity sell rather than take a dividend of $5,504 that was paid out as the dividend after the X date of the 6th of September. Oh well, as long as you learn from it, right? Okay, fine. I guess we should take a look at COG. Has it breached its 3-point trend line sell? Yep, on the 10th being Wednesday. Has it breached the 10% capital loss rule excluding dividends if they've recently been paid out? Yep, also on the 10th conveniently. Fine guys, I'll sell it on Monday. It's also better putting the capital in another stock that is trending the other way. As you can see, well, I can more now clearly see this one has been trending for the worst since I bought in, and it's not just a sporadic stock movement. And as I am learning, why keep your money invested in a company that can't seem to break out of the rut? If you have had any experiences like this, I would love to hear them in the comments below. Alright, so our cash account is still at 4375. So with our 4375 in cash, plus our 61646 in stocks, takes us to an overall value of 66021 bucks, which is about a 1.73% gain from last week. Now before you guys go, just remember that this video is for entertainment purposes only. If you see me buying or selling any stocks, note that this is not financial advice and you should do your own research. Before you make any investment decisions, please contact a financial professional. Also, we do not work for QAV, and the views in this video are purely my own for entertainment, and any systems used are intellectual property of QAV. And last but definitely not least, please make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't, and tickle that bell to get notified when my weekly updates come out. Also, if you want to talk about anything, or you want to see anything else in the content, please leave me a comment below. I'll make sure I reply to everyone. But most of all, you guys know the saying, keep healthy and wealthy. See you guys. Have a great rest of the weekend.